Okay, so now we know what weight is. But in order to understand Archimedes' principle, we still need to go over 3 other terms. Fluid! Objects float in fluids. So if we want to understand floating, we first need to understand what a fluid is. Fluids, along with all other matter, are made of particles, and they're always moving. Particles dart around, bumping into each other in their containers. They move faster and spread out when heat is added to them. Typically, matter on the Earth is found in one of 3 states: solid, liquids, or gases. The particles of a solid are usually moving very slowly and are very close together. A solid is not a fluid because it cannot change its shape to fit its container. If enough heat is added to a solid, the particles will be moving fast enough and far enough apart to melt and now be called a fluid. Liquids are a type of fluid. They're called fluid because they can change their shape to fit their container. Heating up a liquid will cause the molecules to move even faster and spread further apart. With enough heat added, a liquid will boil into a gas. Gases are fluid not only because they can change shape, but they can change size.
Gases tend to expand greatly. They can do a couple of things. If they're in a volume like a balloon and you went and heated a balloon, the balloon would begin to expand. If you had a bottle like this that was sealed up and you heated it, and it was just full of gas and you heated it, what's known as the pressure would increase. If you took the cap off, all of a sudden the gas would just blow out, the hot gas would blow out.
We say that both liquids and gases are fluids because they have the ability to change their shape. Fluids move around objects when they come into contact with them. Water flows around a paddle. Air flows over a car. If fluids didn't flow, we wouldn't be able to move at all. And don't forget that humans are mostly made of liquid water. If fluids didn't flow, we couldn't exist.
Because this is a fluid, everything that is horizontal to the Earth, or to the gravitational force, is at the same pressure. Think of pressure as a force. Okay, it's really force per area, but think of it as a force. So the pressure here, at all points, at this level, are the same, okay? However, as we move up, the pressure is lower. As we go down, the pressure is higher.
Imagine you were the size of a molecule at the very top of the atmosphere, where air is extremely thin, and there's nothing above it but the vacuum of space. As you drop towards Earth, there would be more air above you. This air is pushing down on you because it's attracted to the Earth, and you're between them. This means the air pressure is increasing. Lower altitudes get higher and higher air pressures because there's more air above you to press down. Now let's go under the water a bit. To determine the pressure here, you need to think about what's above you. Not only do you have the entire atmosphere of air on top of you, but now there's water forcing on you as well. The deeper underwater you travel, the more water on top of you. In fact, the bottom of the ocean has more than 1,000 times the pressure than at the surface. So what do we need to know about fluids? Matter is most often found in one of 3 states: solids, liquids, and gases. Liquids and gases are called fluid because they can flow and change shape to fit their containers. The more matter above you will increase the pressure on top of you. So far, Archimedes' principle says the weight of the fluid. Because fluids have mass, they're attracted to the Earth and have weight. A waterfall is a beautiful example of fluids having weight. If water had no weight, well, it wouldn't fall. A gust of wind can do a lot of damage. If air was weightless, it couldn't force anything anywhere. And now we know about the concepts of weight and fluid. 2 down and 2 to go.